So in this video, basically I'm just focusing on my triceps. I usually start with the French press, which is called close grip bench press. And I choose a weight that I can at least go about 10 to 15 reps out of it. The whole idea here, you uploading more weight, or they call preloading weight with the French press to build more muscle. It's different with another exercises. Usually for most of the tricep, you use the cables, you don't lift too much weight. You basically go with the gravity, with tension and cable resistance. But with French press, it's different. You can add up more weight. So this is just kind of illustration showing here. I don't go heavy. Usually stay about 30% of my PR, and I keep going till I get fatigued. Give it a try, you may like this one. And right after that, I go for a close grip behind my head with the easy bar. Easy bar is good for inner triceps. I recommend you do this. I think this is one of the exercises Arnold Schwarzenegger was very interested, and I would recommend to do this. It helps to get longer tricep for inner. But it's a little bit tricky on your elbow. You gotta make sure your elbow's not flare out. And then I grab the pair of dumbbells. Meanwhile, I do superset this one with behind the head, and use the dumbbells. Usually, it sounds like doing a skull press, but it's gonna land it at the side of your ear lines. But slower you go is better. But sometimes you just go cheated because you're really fatigued. You just want to get over the exercise. This goes usually for outer triceps or horseshoes. And sometimes forearms as well. It's not a good exercise. Don't go too heavy. Now, right after that, as I said, I do superset. So I repeat this one again with behind my head tricep. Easy bar is really comfortable. It doesn't hurt too much elbows. Pressure is away from your elbows, as long as you're not fraying it out. At this time, I'm really exhausted. I can't even think anymore what I'm doing. But trust me, next day you feel your triceps. It burns. At this time, follow my routine, which is they call the skull press. This skull press is an easy bar skull press. I'm trying to keep my shoulders locked at the back with tightening my scapula up one. This is a little bit hard exercise because you have to land the bar right on your forehead. Make sure you not drop the weight on your forehead. This is really good exercise for your tricep as well. I don't know if you like really do it, but I recommend it. Give it a try. And make sure don't go heavy. And again, sometimes I use a cable pull down. The pull down really helps for warm up. It doesn't build too much muscle. It gives you a little bit of separation. It's not really tension, put too much tension in your triceps. I see a lot of kids doing this, but I honestly not interested in the cable that much. What I'm thinking, we just wasted energy here. You have to keep your calorie in the tank for a big lift. But again, warm up your elbows with the cables. Don't go too heavy on it. I usually go high volume. I try to go at least 30 reps. Yeah, this is just I'm pausing. Always make sure you always pause. It's good for yourself because you see the muscles engagements and contractions. Yeah. Now this skull press, this is the hardest one. This is squat bar. The squat bar is 45 pounds plus I do 210 at the side, which is 65 pounds, but it's longer bar. This is right behind my head skull press. This is different with the first skull press that I illustrated on the bench with the easy bar. This is harder. This is a lot of loads. So if you're not confident with the straight bar, I don't recommend it. But if you do, do it. And make your forearms and triceps engage as much as possible. It's taxing your tricep, especially outer triceps. Yep. I use a rack for this. Squat rack is very good. At this time, I moved to about, I think this is about 75 pounds. But again, because the straight bar, squat bar, it's really feels heavy. It sounds like you're doing 200 pounds on your triceps. because that gravity and length of the bar make it harder for your triceps. But again, it gives you a lot of endurance and it make your forearms very strong as well. If somebody wants to do arm wrestling, I really recommend you do this exercise at the end of every exercises you do. And that's all about it. And please make sure share, like, subscribes, and if you like, you can leave a comments. If you need to be trained with me, I'm more than happy to help you. Take care. Bye.